That's started at May 23rd of 2022. There was a motion to adjudicate probation filed. She entered pleas of true to counts 4, and does the state have testimony with regard to counts 1, 2, and 3?
Yes, the court would like.
Yep, I think I would.
Be on that call, Ms. Shakita Cole.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, Ms. Cole. Would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you.
Ms. Cole, would you please state your full name for the record?
Shakita Cole.
How are you employed?
I'm employed at Judge Simpson Adult Probation.
And as an adult probation officer, is it your responsibility to supervise an individual on probation by the name of Devin Atkins?
Yes.
Do you see Ms. Atkins in the courtroom here today?
Yes.
Can you point to her identifier?
Right here in the blue jumpsuit.
Your amended record reflect Ms. Cole has identified your probationer, Devin Atkins.
Record will so reflect.
And Ms. Cole, as with every probationer, when they are placed on the court's probation, are they given the rules and restrictions placed upon them and what they are supposed to do to follow the court order?
Yes.
And each one of those in detail is gone over with them so that they understand everything that they're required to do.
Yes.
Was Ms. Atkins so advised?
Yes.
At her intake?
She was advised at her end.
This hearing starts with incredibly high stakes. A motion to adjudicate probation isn't just another court date, it's the moment a judge decides whether someone deserves another chance or whether probation has officially failed. From this point forward, every missed appointment, every violation, and every decision will be examined under a microscope. Question for you: if someone struggles with mental health, should that count as an explanation or an excuse?
Intake and at a TTM at the Melton Center in person.
Okay, and describe for the court what a TTM is.
A treatment team.
Okay, so in your opinion, Ms. Cole, as her probation officer, was Ms. Atkins fully apprised and aware of what she was required to do on probation?
Yes.
And were in fact a majority of those things intended to help her?
Yes.
Was she advised that she was to report to the Community Supervision Department when directed by yourself and the court?
Yes.
And did Ms. Atkins, based on your review of the file, fail to do that, does not do that, is it impossible for you to locate her?
That is correct.
Did she, in fact, immediately report to you her current address?
No, she did not.
Anything else? I know you and I have had a lengthy discussion about her that you feel would be appropriate for the court to know in conjunction with your testimony and your updated PSI.
The main thing is her mental health. She refuses to address that. We've made appointments for her with Spinal Tap and she didn't attend the appointments. She's 100% when she was out unmedicated. That kind of interfered with her completing her services. And she maintained contact with the victim in the case. So that part, her grandmother was trying to be there for her because of the mental health difficulties. And that's the main thing that we were trying to get her to address.
Okay.
Can I address anything?
In a minute. Mr. Lewis, do you have any questions? Hold on, ma'am. You're going to get an opportunity, okay? Mr. Lewis, do you have any questions of Ms. Cole?
Just briefly, during your supervision of Ms. Atkins, were you able to supervise her at points when she was on her medication and not on her medication?
The entire time she has not been on her medication.
So she's been unmedicated this entire time?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nothing else.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Cole. Any other witnesses with regard to the allegations? Based on the testimony...
Watch how methodical the prosecutor is here. This isn't courtroom drama for the cameras, it's a checklist. Every unanswered report, every missed community service hour, and every address violation builds another brick in the legal case. By the time this testimony ends, the judge isn't looking at one mistake anymore, they're looking at a pattern.
Unless I may ask, Ms. Cole, Judge, and you stated that earlier, Miss Evelyn Thibodeau, I believe that is her grandmother, correct?
Yes, definitely.
Hold on, ma'am.
At some point in time in November of 2024, was Ms. Atkins violating the condition the court had imposed that she not to have contact with Ms. Thibodeau for Ms. Thibodeau's sake?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Any questions about that? About the count? That's count A with the contact? Okay. Then at this time, based on the testimony, I am going to find count 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8 true. Again, there were pleas of true to counts 4 and 5 previously. I've received an updated pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, Madam Judge.
Any additions or corrections to that report?
No, from the defense judge.
Nothing from the state, Your Honor, unless Ms. Cole has something to add.
Do you have anything to add that's not already in your report?
No.
So the main thing I want to make sure, Ms. Cole will have a notation here to ask is, you guys were aware of mental health issues and had opportunities for Ms. Atkins to participate in mental health services. Is that correct?
I made the appointments myself.
Okay. All right. Argument, Mr. Lewis?
Well, Judge, I think definitely from the updated PSI we have, as well as I think there was some issues from the jail. If you look at those issues and that.
Now the entire hearing takes a different direction. Instead of focusing only on probation violations, the courtroom is wrestling with something much deeper: mental health. The difficult question becomes, when someone refuses treatment, where does personal responsibility end and the justice system's responsibility begin? That's a debate courts face every single day.
I think that goes directly to her mental health state. Unfortunately, she has not been on a mental health caseload. I think that definitely would benefit her, as well as, being able to take advantage of any services that phenotype MHMR may have, or any programs that probation deems appropriate for her. I have had conversations with her, and meaningful conversations with her, where she has addressed to me her desire to take advantage of those activities if those available to me. She did understand that she had the safety opportunity. It didn't go well, but I don't think the mental health issues were addressed, mainly just substance abuse at that point. I think if we can get a handle on that, or get some work done with her.
Stabilize and not have the issues that you've been having. I'm going to find that you previously entered your I'm sorry, Ms. Malfino, did you have anything to add?
No, Judge, I think that from my conversation with Ms. Cole, she's been gracious enough to offer to continue to work with her, because I think she clearly sees the mental health issues. But as you can see, what Ms. Cole has been having to deal with is how the court has had to deal with Ms. Atkins today, and it's been...
This exchange may be the most important moment of the entire hearing. Devin believes the referrals are labeling her unfairly, while the judge sees those same referrals as a path to keeping her out of prison. It's a powerful reminder that in-court perception can completely change the outcome. What do you think? Is this a misunderstanding, or did she reject the help she was offered?
kind of just run around circle.
Well, in addition, I am going to find judicial notice of the court's file. Ms. Atkins was evaluated for competency to stand trial not that long ago. I think it was in January of this year, and I have that report, and the finding is that Ms. Atkins is competent, understands the nature of the proceedings, and is then just really making a choice not to follow through with what programs have been given to you, Ms. Atkins, to try to help you. So at this time, any recommendation as far as...
I have one more thing to say.
Okay.
She is not giving me the information needed to follow up with those type of things.
Okay, well, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Ms. Cole would never say go do something and not tell you where to go or help you get there.
No, she says she does not have a list of the community service.
Not usual. Sentence you to a term of 5 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. No.
I'm telling you, like, she thought, like, I could not get up there.
I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was...
Notice the judge's language. Once credibility is lost in a courtroom, it's incredibly difficult to recover. At this point, the hearing isn't only about whether violations occurred, it's about whether the court believes anything the defendant says. Moving forward, that's often the moment where sentencing becomes almost inevitable.
To speak to a detective.
This was not an agreement, and so you waived your right to appeal. I need you to sign that with her.
I gave you hospital papers. I gave her everything.
I'm also handed you...
I had a doctor's appointment and everything. That's what I'm
I've got 5 more years that I could add on to that.
Oh, yeah.
I can give you up to 10.
Have them.
You need to stop talking so I can finish what I need to do, okay?
I'm telling you, I'm not guilty. That's what I'm telling you. I did not have a choice. I have doctor. I have went to the hospital and everything.
I'm handing you a
3
written
times.
admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered
I
against...
don't have a gun.
I'm not, just listen to what I'm saying. If you'll listen for a minute, you'll understand. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition.
5 years in prison after every warning, every missed opportunity, and every emotional exchange. The judge reaches the final decision, but even now the courtroom tension isn't over as Devin continues interrupting. You can hear the judge warning that things could become even worse. One final question: was this sentence the unavoidable result of repeated violations, or could a different approach to mental health have changed everything? Let us know your thoughts below.